Hey, welcome to Simply Kendrick. Today, we doing a takeout favorite. We doing beef and broccoli. Hey, a delicious recipe that I know you will enjoy. Before we dive into this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit that notification, and share this video. Let's get it, let's go. All right guys, real quick, let me introduce you to our ingredients. Okay, we're going with a New York strip steak today. Okay, we have our shallots, which we only use about roughly about a tablespoon of shallots. We have our carrots, which we'll be slicing up. We have our broccoli. Okay, we got cornstarch. We'll be using 2 separate tablespoons of cornstarch, one for the marinade and one for our sauce. We have a teaspoon of bacon. We have a black pepper. We have a tablespoon of sugar. We have some vegetable oil, which we'll be using a tablespoon of vegetable oil. We have our beef broth, which we're using several tablespoons of it. We have soy sauce. We will be using 2 tablespoons, different times, soy sauce. We have our rice vinegar we'll be using, our dark soy sauce we'll be using. All the ingredients we'll be using. Hey, let's get it, let's go. All right guys, we're gonna go ahead and start on our marinade. Got our baking soda, which is 1 teaspoon. Then I'm using 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And then we got a tablespoon of our rice vinegar. I'm going with 2 tablespoons of my low sodium soy sauce. And then I got a tablespoon of vegetable oil. I'm gonna give this a nice whisk, mix it up, and then we will gradually add our beef and we will sit to the side for roughly 30 minutes. All right guys, what I did was went ahead and sliced my New York strip very thin. Then we're just gonna incorporate this in our marinade. And we're gonna make sure everything is mixed well, covered, coated all over. And then we're gonna sit this to a side, roughly refrigerate for roughly 30 minutes. And then we will move on with our recipe. All right guys, we're gonna do a quick boil of our broccoli and carrots. I went ahead and sliced them up about that size, like that. So we're gonna give them a nice boil for roughly 1 minute. My carrots are sliced thinly like this. Add that to it. And we're gonna let this give it a nice boil for roughly 1 minute, and then we're gonna throw it in and give it a good ice bath. And then we will move further with our recipe. All right guys, 1 minute is up. I'm gonna take our vegetables and just give it a nice ice bath. And then from here, we will start on our sauce and then get our wok ready for our steak. Very simple process, easy recipe. All right guys, real quick, we're gonna go ahead and make our sauce. Got a tablespoon of cornstarch. Then I'm using a tablespoon of our rice vinegar. I'm going with 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I'm going with 2 tablespoons of my oyster sauce. And I'm going with a teaspoon of my dark soy sauce. I'm gonna get this, then we going with 5 tablespoons of beef broth. Get us a nice mix. We're gonna set this to a side, and we will be ready to get started with our steak. Let me apologize, guys. I want to go ahead and add my tablespoon of sugar. Almost forgot. Let me apologize. All right, sugar in. All right, I'm gonna set this to a side. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm going in with about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. All right, I'm going in with my half of scallop. And I forgot to add, guys, in the beginning, I have going with a teaspoon of garlic paste and a half a teaspoon of ginger paste. We're gonna get this mixed up, and then we come back, we'll be ready to get started on our beef. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and add our beef in. We're gonna let it get a nice sear on each side. And then I have roughly about a 1/4 teaspoon of chicken bouillon. Get it nice stirred up. And then we'll just let it sit on one side to get a nice sear on it. Be right back. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and add our vegetables in to our We're gonna let this cook together for a minute. God, it's smelling amazing. It's looking amazing. Hey, we making beef and broccoli. Great for a date night dish. Quick dinner for the family. All right, now we're gonna come in with our amazing sauce. We're gonna let this cook for a minute, let it get thick. Hey, we come back, we're gonna be ready for some beef and broccoli. All right, guys, we all set. Hey, it's time to plate up for a taste test. All right, guys, here's the moment that we all been waiting on, our taste test. Our beef and broccoli. And I just paired it with some rice. Mm. Hey guys, we hit that out the park. Such an amazing dish, flavorful, tender, juicy. Hey, let me get you guys out of here because it's time to eat. Thank you for joining Simply Kendrick. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit that notification, and share this video. As always, spread love. God bless.